built on the site of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And 10 from the 32. Taylor again. Space on the right. He's got room. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go 79 Bronco. Head to 60. Head to 60. Hey, check that. Street. 70 Rangers. Check out.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
70 Lion! Hurt! Let's go!
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That one connects. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking in the air here. Pass brought in by Watson. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Throwing off the play fake. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Taylor now up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
I'll throw it. Caught outside by Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. From the gun, Taylor. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third down from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Colts trim the lead to 1. Here's Sly to try the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Colts tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Throwing from the gun here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Wright. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Gets his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They go play action on 1st down. Fires one deep down the right sideline. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. All the way left side. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the move, headed right. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
It's now third down.
Here he goes, third and long. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 28.
To number 19.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
We'll couple together a yard there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Offense is set. First and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And a first down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pulls it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Taylor scores, touchdown Indy. The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Colts tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. This is Wright running left. Jukes away from one. And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Looking to throw here. Hitting Olave on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
17 at the Colts 43-yard line.
Pass play now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He can't hang on to the pass. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you have a great chance to win.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Colts.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
We send a man in motion.
Nice. Go.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Running right. This is Taylor. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10.
Now a run with Wright. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Completed to Flowers. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go play action. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Looking inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Luther Burden now on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. Inside the 25. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Man the street! Man the street! Ready? Cowboy 80! Street! Street! Ready?
Here's a give for Wright. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Remain cramped with the play defensively.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Nice, let's go!
Takes the second down snap. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down.
Isaiah
Baltimore
Simmons there,
lined up in
defensive
punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
at their own 44-yard line.
Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, set! Count, 18 guard, 18.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Yards on the
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Go!
First down,
And
Indiana.
throw here on first. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 20. And the Colts
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Rocco, take off.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Set!
Emotional receiver left.
60 Eagles, 60.
Shovel pass complete. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 31. Jody Sly set
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play coming here. Toward Flowers, it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60.
Back to work they go after the interception. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pickup of 2 here. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. We've set it down from the 37.
Yards on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's a design run. And he has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
I so love that every single week we get to see that stat, yards after contact. But I'll tell you what, I wish we could go back and see what the great Jim Brown, Walter Payton, and those boys did, because he just put on an effort they'd be proud of.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Colts only up by a few. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Let's go. Alert.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Not ready. 19 Tiger, not Warrior 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's going to throw it again. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Still sticking with the passing game. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight.
against the blitz. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
From the red zone now. It's only just half fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And that's covered up by the Colts, and that should be our final highlight from this one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check out.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
19 Lions, ready?
2nd down, looking for options. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
Shut up. Mustang 960.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. And he connects there, so now another kick from them. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
56. Ravens 53.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 7 yards.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.